Okay, I am live. Let me just wait for a second and make sure there's no feedback. You should be able to hear me. And you should... I've got the music turned off. Once I turn it back on, you should be able to hear that. Okay, you can hear me. So I don't remember how long it took for the feedback to come on, but I think that seems to be fixed too. Okay, god damn it. I don't know why the fucking settings changed on Streamlabs in the first place, but... Okay. God damn, we're not getting off to a good start here. Okay. Everything should be working now. Yeah, all the settings were fucked, and like I had to like reselect my microphone, and I think for the speakers I selected the wrong thing, and I think that's why there was feedback. Get some caffeine in my system, maybe that'll make me feel better. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. Oh, let me put the new link on Twitter. Where is that fucking thing? There it is. I wanted to make sure this was working before I reposted it. Okay. I'll post it in Discord too. God damn it. Hi, Special Iron. Hi, Artie. Sorry, you guys. I didn't even say hi to anybody because I was so early on that I realized it wasn't working. Hi, Death's Head. Hi, Isaiah. I don't think I said hi to you already. Yeah, sound is back to normal. I already saw that, so that's good. Thanks, Special Iron. I appreciate it. Reminds me of when I'd start my workstation up and check the settings when my mouse wouldn't sync up. Oh, yeah. Caffeine and alcohol lean. No alcohol. That made me sleepy last time I tried to drink alcohol before streaming. I'm actually drawing too from the younger cast of the MCU. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes I like to draw while watching Mark. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Mark Crilly, but he does like a manga style. Let me pop out the chat. He does like manga style tutorials and stuff. And sometimes I'll draw while watching his videos, but I won't be drawing the same thing he is. Okay. So this is Cassandra the Bobcat. Is it safe to say she's no relation to Bubsy? Hell no. She would make a better character, I would hope. Bubsy was annoying. Didn't care for him. I didn't like his game that much either. It's well animated, but... Okay. Hi, Hershey. I'm actually not sure if I want to give her white toes or not. Maybe I shouldn't just because everybody else does. I was looking at pictures of bobcats and none of them had white toes. Kind of surprised because previously I gave her white toes, so I must have seen a bobcat with white toes at some point. Where is it? Big cat reference. So, that's a bobcat. See, no white toes. If anything, some of them their feet are black on the bottom, so, and I think this is the other bobcat. We can't see too much with this one, but it's pretty safe to say their toes aren't white. So, it would be kind of, I mean, everyone else has white toes, so maybe she should not have them. But, let me bring up her bipedal form on DeviantArt. So like here, like I made all her fingers white, so presumably I intended for her toes to be white too. Leave that open because I might need it later. By the way, I should point out the music is overriding her voice. Oh, oops. There we go. I thought the mic was turned... I was looking at this wrong. I thought the mic was turned all the way down. I think it was actually all the way up. And then I turned it down thinking I was turning it up. Is this better? Drawing streams are always educational too, yeah. Yes, her name is Cassandra. Yeah, I'm seeing everyone else saying the music is a bit loud. Sorry I didn't see that sooner. If it helps, I just checked and Bubsy doesn't have a white toes either. But he wears a t-shirt, so what do I know? Yeah. Had my birthday on the 11th, now I'm 34, I'm getting old. Oh, shut up. When you're about to turn 47, you can complain about getting old. My birthday is actually, I think, Wednesday? Yeah, so my birthday's coming up. Much better. Okay, good. Yeah, I was looking at the thing. I kind of freaking out because I didn't know what the hell was happening, and I looked at it thinking, ooh, the mic's turned all the way down. This way they can't hear me. And I was turning it down when I thought I was turning it up. Had to turn my volume down slightly because there we go, blasted straight into my ears. Sorry. Hi, Sticks. You will be 45 in a few months. Yeah, I think I recall that we're close to the same age. I was watching one of Boogie's videos earlier, and he mentioned he just turned 48, so he's pretty close to my age, too. I give Sophie the nickname Soap because it smells like she needs it sometimes. That's funny. That's one thing I don't miss about having a dog. You have to bathe them sometimes. Last dog we had was a fox terrier named Cujo, and I'm actually gonna turn down the music a little bit on my end. Last dog we had was a fox terrier named Cujo, and we had to bathe him like a couple times a year just because, like, dogs get kind of stinky after a while. You have to bathe them. It's not something you really have to worry about with cats. I guess for now I'll just make her toes blue and... I can always change my mind later. It's nice to have little details that set them apart from each other, you know? I mean, you're not going to get them mixed up anyway, but just little things like, oh, this one character doesn't have white toes is kind of neat, you know? There are certain things that, you know, nearly all big cats have in common, but there are things that set them apart from each other, too. I think I turned the volume down too low. I can't hardly hear it. Oops, I hope I'm doing an okay job here. I'm kind of rushing things. I shouldn't rush. I've got 3 hours. I don't need to use all 3, but I can if I need to. That's still too low. Boogie as in Francis? Yeah, that Boogie. Boogie 2988, sorry. I forgot there's probably more than one Boogie. One thing about bobcats I've noticed is it seems like I think there are like different subspecies of bobcat that live all over the world, and they all kind of look a little different from each other. So I had trouble finding images of bobcats that look like the other bobcats I've seen. So I'm having a little trouble nailing down just exactly what she should look like. In fact, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the images of bobcats I brought up, they hardly have any markings that you can see. I mean, they kind of do, but they're all blurry and you can't see them too well. Where she has some very distinct markings, and I know I was going by an older drawing of her that I'd done, and I know that the one I was going by then had those markings. I mean, that might be the case with other species of big cat too, but I'm really noticing it with bobcats. Oh my god. Long-haired ones are kind of a pain. Try not to get too behind on the chat, but I want to get to a good stopping point here before I go back to it. Ah, ear itches. I think... Let me make sure I'm on the right layer. I should be. Yeah, I'm on the blue layer. That is a very bright color. It's gonna work better after I shade it. Don't worry. I felt trepidation at turning 3-0, but that's what happens when your 20s felt more like an extension of your teenage years, like it was for me. Yeah, same here. Hell, I was like in my late 20s when I moved out of my mom's house, so I'm a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to growing up and adulting. There's a cat who lives across the road from me called Mitz, who always runs up to me for pets when he sees me. Oh, that's so cute. One thing I kind of miss back when speaking of when I lived with my mom, we used to go on walks in the evening, and there'd be all these cats, these really friendly neighborhood cats, and we would like give them little nicknames, and we had no idea what their real names were, but I actually remember some of them. I remember one that was he was a really big, I want to say he was fat, but he was also rock hard, so I feel like maybe all that was muscle, but he was a big fluffy fat cat we named him Bubba, and there was one that we named Daffy because he was all yellow like a daffodil. Sometimes I wonder what those the owners of those cats would feel if they knew we were giving their cats nicknames, and what they would think of those nicknames. There was one dog who used to run around in circles. She was in a fenced-in yard, and she would run around in circles. We called her Happy Dog, and then we found out at some point her name was Latifa, which we continued calling her Happy Dog. It just sounded better to us. Cujo is a horrible, terrifying name. Well, I mean, we're Stephen King fans. What do you expect? It was meant to be kind of a sarcastic nickname because he was such a tiny, cute little puppy, and he's like I said, he was a fox terrier. Technically, he was a medium-sized dog, but he was fairly small. And it was meant to be a sarcastic nickname, but he ended up being kind of aggressive. So unfortunately, he kind of tried to live up to that name. We kind of regretted naming him Cujo. Oh, I messed up there. There we go. Bink. No white toes, so just her tummy and her tail are left. God, I hate. This is a pain in the butt. Goddamn long-haired cats. What, Tara? You're not a long-haired cat, don't worry. Also, you can bathe cats, but you have to get them used to the water when they are young. Oh, I know, it's really hard. I had to, when we first got Tara, she had ringworm, and so we had to bathe all of the cats. And, well, I mean, we had to bathe her, and then the other cats ended up catching the ringworm, so we had to bathe them too, and it was awful. I tried to, you know, do it all the right ways, but... Even Tara just hated every minute of it. And like I said, eventually all of the rest of them caught it, so I had to bathe all 3 cats on a weekly basis. It was such a pain. Damn it, I messed up a little bit. I was really lazy about doing this blue properly. Do 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 do. Damn it, stop. Oops, I didn't notice I didn't pop that out. Okay, I thought I had messed up there and colored on the wrong layer, but no, I actually knew what I was doing that time. And next is red. Do 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 do. I don't know if I like the white. I don't know if I like the blue toes. It makes her look a little plain. Cujo always reminds me of the former NHL goalie Curtis Joseph. Oh, Cujo, that's cute. There was a character, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Maison Ikoku. It's kind of an obscure anime, but it was from the creator of Ranma 1/2 and Inuyasha. There was a character in there who was this lady who had a lot of dogs, and her last name was Cujo with a K, but... It was definitely a Stephen King reference. By the way, it's nice to see that Lee has become pretty active on YouTube again. His Streets of Rage 4 gameplay videos are fun to watch. He's really got it down to a T. Yeah, I'm glad he's putting stuff. He's working on new videos. He just doesn't have anything ready to put up yet. Oh, damn it, the chat refreshed. There we go. Rage in the street. I think I read somewhere that you can bathe a cat easier if you're holding the nape of their necks as though you're carrying them. Could be wrong though. I believe I tried doing that with Tara. It did not work. As far as I could tell, I was doing everything right, but she just hated it. I didn't do a very good job of, I'll deal with that later. I'm just noticing a couple little issues with the inking that I didn't fix. There's another one. What the fuck? I fixed the tip of the ear. I only really know about Boogie because a few videos where he reacted to the Final Fantasy VII remake. I don't remember those. Brits of Rage. The cat pause button. Oh, you mean the scruff of the neck? I've had a little bit of luck with it. Anytime Soul tries to bite me, I try to grab him by the scruff of the neck, but it doesn't do anything. I haven't been able to catch any... Oh, hi, John. Haven't been able to catch any streams since my sleep is messed up, but just dropped by to say hi. The cat looks awesome. Thank you. I suppose the blurring of their markings is supposed to help them camouflage easier. Yeah, probably. Cats have a natural aversion. Hi, Gojira, and I don't think I saw you before. Cats have a natural aversion to getting wet because it makes their coats all heavy and unable to air out properly. Yeah. No cat bathing means hairballs? No. You brush them to get rid of hairballs. You don't need to bathe them for that. It's actually bad for them to be bathed. At least often. Oh, here's my favorite song. I almost didn't notice it. My favorite nickname for Massey is Chip because he really loves Pringles. I had a cat who used to like chips and Oreos. I didn't know that chocolate was toxic to cats back then, but I didn't give him very much. I only give him little tiny pieces. Cats can be trained to use the toilet, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's probably better to just let them use the litter box and deal with it. I was curious about why you decided to color her blue. I just googled it and have now learned that there is actually a blue species of bobcat called the Maltese. Well, that's interesting. That has nothing to do with why she's blue, but... She's blue because they're inspired by Voltron lions and they almost match. They're almost all the same colors as Voltron lions. Oops, what the fuck? That's something I should have caught. Where are the damn colors at? Where are the damn color swatches? Ugh, fucking hell. She's very small on the screen, which is kind of throwing me a little bit. Or, the canvas, I guess I should say. She's small on the canvas. Oh, I got her nose too. I almost forgot about that. Here's the boss music. Alright. Oh, multiply. I don't know, maybe the blue toes are growing on me now. God, I'm so... I should have figured this out before getting to this point. It's nice when you see the same cats and you can recognize them, yeah. I fell asleep in my game room last night and Massey thought I was dead. I was crying and trying to move my arms and legs with his nose. Oh, I think you mean he was crying and trying to move... Oh. Apparently my parents' late cat Ted had other names given to him by other people. One of them that I remember was Smokey. That's cute. Sometimes roaming cats will have multiple families that they visit. That's true. I've heard that. Oh, damn it. Like cats having different aliases too. The janitor from Scrubs used at least 3 different ones. Oh yeah. Cat drawing's looking very beautiful. God. Here comes Hershey with the dad jokes. What do you want? I saw his happy dance. Oh. As soon as you said damn long-haired cats, Tara piped up almost as if to protest. Which is funny because she's a short-haired cat. Something old, something new. The ringworms flit from cat to cat just as Murphy's bathroom ghost flitted from toilet to toilet. Whatever. Maybe you could give her toes a lighter shade of blue. I don't know about that. I like to keep them a little more uniform. I'm actually leaning heavily towards just making them white because I just think that looks better. The Pink Panther. Oh, hi, Ash. The Pink Panther's new partner, the blue. Oh, she's not a leopard, she's a bobcat, but... Will I return to, I assume you mean oxygen not included? I don't know, man. I tried playing, I think I played through how many games of that? 3, 4, and I just fucking... It went terribly every time, so I don't know. I like that game in theory, it's fun to mess around with, but I'm just not very good at it. Something about Ranma and Ryoga. I'm not sure who you mean by he was great. I was playing GTA 5 today and I was just looking for collectibles when my RPG just happened to hit a bus. Honestly, officer, I mean chat. That's cute. Cats are like the hockey players of the animal kingdom. They always find a way to bend the rules. Yeah. To be fair, when you kill people in Streets of Rage 2, they sometimes make us sound like a stereotypical West Country farmer. Arr. Probably saying that wrong. The good thing is that they like being brushed as well, depending on the kind of brush you use. Yeah, Soul likes... We have to brush Soul, because he sheds a lot and can get hairballs. I don't understand Soul. He's technically a short-haired cat, but his fur is very, like, thick and I want to call it long. Technically, he's short-haired, but... Anyway, he needs his brushings. Yeah, nearly all my characters are female with the exception of like a few, and when they're not, it's usually pretty obvious. Well, not in cat form, I guess. Red eyes take warning. Yeah, my dad used to say this about Ted. He was basically anyone's. That's cute. Before our inside cat went with my sister to her new place, there were a couple of times when I was woken up by a chirp and a cat in my lap. Aww. They are puns, not dad jokes. I'm not that old. You don't have to be old to tell dad jokes. Dean is Dina's parallel universe counterpart. Hi, Chris. Sorry, keyboard was accidentally in cap lock. Yeah, sure it was. Yeah, I like to think my live streams are fun. I hope they are. The audience seems to like them. I like the premise of oxygen not included, but I kept running into brick walls. Yeah, same here. After all, I was telling dad jokes long before I became a dad. The real question is, what are mom jokes? Good question. What would you call a mom joke? I know there's a lot of jokes around the concept of wine moms. Like, they're always making jokes about wine. Okay, I'm making these toes white. I thought about I wanted to do something a little different, make them blue, but it's just, I just don't like it. What am I doing? I don't have to be this. I got a little carried away there and forgot what I was doing. There we go. Now I need to... Fuck. Now I need to select a little more carefully. Somewhat. So this is the last drawing that I have, like, all ready to color. So after I finish, I'm just gonna quit whenever I finish this one. However long of a stream that ends up being. I'm, of course, allowing for 3 hours, but the stream may not be 3 whole hours. It just depends on how chatty you all are. Here, let me change this to normal so I can... Yep, it worked. Alright. I'm ready to shade now and highlight. But anyway, I'm getting the, I'm working on all of their front views, so I should have those ready to scan. I have two of them are finished being inked, and then I have 2 more to go, which I think I'm gonna finish those tonight. So I should be able to scan those and have them all ready. What am I doing? I got, okay, we're on blue here. Had a little bit of a brain fart and forgot what I was doing for a second there. Woof. What am I doing? God damn it. Alright. Sorry for scratching my eye. Just looked up mom jokes. One that I liked was mothers of teens understand why some animals eat their young. Oh yeah, I've heard that one before. Did you get around to trying Talos? Oh no, I forgot all about it. That was a game, right? Oh yeah, I think you got me that game, right? I'm so sorry, I forgot all about it. I've been thinking about Stray a lot lately. I actually got Stray as an early birthday present. I hope to stream it at some point, but I'm gonna have to... I haven't played it yet. I need to play it a bit first. Oh, you know pretty darn well how chatty we can be, Dina, especially in the second half when there tends to be more peeps in. Oh yeah, good point. I better get as much done now as I can. A 3-hour chat, a 3-hour chat. You should have been here a few weeks ago. She managed to do a 7-hour stream. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do another one of those pretty soon. I'm thinking 2 weeks from now I'm going to do another, I call them mega streams now. I'm gonna do another monthly mega streams is what I'm calling them. And anyway, this time I am going to hopefully play Silent Hill 3 if I can get it all set up correctly. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder if I'll even, I wonder if I'll get out of the fucking mall in that time. Speaking of chatty, I can hear Tara again. Either I was tuning her out or this was a while ago. And I forgot. I want to play Stray soon. Yeah, me too. Stray's such a beautiful game. I find it's not too difficult as well. Oh, that's good. I'm a little worried about that. Because I haven't really read any reviews. I've just seen some people... I know Jackson Galaxy streamed it, and he's not even a gamer normally, so I guess if he can play it, I should be able to. Mega streams awaiting M-Corp comment from Styx. I'm not sure how that's a M-Corp reference. Alright. Tara, why are you such a butt? Why are you such a butt, baby? Oh my god, she's such a freaking baby. Such a baby. I'm talking about you. You're a freaking baby and you know it. I don't know if I like this color, actually. Like, I'm sure that I assume this is the same color I used. Yeah, I used it here and it looked good. I'm looking at the... Guess I should be careful not use too much, maybe. I should go back a little bit there. Actually, maybe I want to use less of that. I don't know. There's the random... that one random Life Force tune. Stray is basically tailor-made to be interesting to Dina. It sure looks that way. From what little I've seen. It's actually a little bit close to an idea I had for a game that I never got around to making. My idea was a little more inspired. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember Bear Simulator. It was one of those silly games that kind of came and went, but it was inspired a little bit by Bear Simulator, and I thought, well, what if you, like... What if there were a game like that, but, you know, it simulated being a cat, but, like, it was, you know, a more serious take on it, not all goofy like Bear Simulator was. I got as far as I was going to make the cat in the game. Actually, I was going to make, I think I was contemplating maybe that you could, like, create the cat for the game. But I know I was going to have... I know I was going to put at least, like, cats that looked like Soul, like you could pick. I was gonna have it, at least by default, I was gonna have it so you could pick from a cat that looked like Soul, Terra, or Luna. Luna was still around when I first had this idea. In fact, I even started modeling Soul. But it was gonna be first person, but like, unlike a lot of other first person indie games where you can never see your character, I was gonna make it so that you could like look down and see your feet. You could see your little kitty feet, and like you could look over your shoulder and see your tail. Like if you ever looked in a reflection, you could see your reflection. So like there was going to be a cat model involved, even though it was going to be first person. And I never quite figured out exactly what I was going to do with it. One idea I had that I really liked and I was seriously considering going with is like... I may as well tell you guys because I don't think I'm ever going to make it. It's like you're just this cat wandering around and you don't know why. You're just trying to get from point A to point B, and I think I was going to have a revelation that the cat was dead all along and it was making its way to the Rainbow Bridge. I thought that was a really sweet idea. Yeah, I probably never get around to making it realistically, so there you go. I just spoiled you on it. Spoiled you on my non-existent game. It's probably never going to be made. Strays. Oh, I already read that. Flash will like that stream. I know he's wanted to see Silent Hill 3 for a long time. Yeah. Such an endearing cat as well. Yeah. Try a more navy tone on this one for shadow tones. Well, I want to at least try this one since it's what I used for her. Bipedal form. In fact, I like it better now that I've used it. I just didn't like it at first. Bear Simulator. Yeah, it was kind of a... There was also Goat Simulator. There were a lot of games like that around for a while. Goat Simulator was definitely meant to be a joke, though. To be honest, as I played through Stray, it reminded me of Echo in certain ways. That's interesting. You're wandering through an old city where the humans have disappeared. You're expected to accomplish something that they couldn't, and there are little alien-looking critters trying to kill you. Yeah, I remember that from when Jackson Galaxy played it. Oh, hi Tracy. I guess you're referring to Silent Hill 3 stream I just talked about. I'm thinking of doing it weekend after next, but we'll have to see. The last week was... It's actually no, week isn't over. This week has been a week, you guys. I'll tell you about it in a second, but the only thing missing is the time travel. God, that would be crazy if it went the... Put down the pen for a second. It's hurting my hand. Cat is dead and is too busy farting around to go to the afterlife. Typical cat. I like the idea. Maybe you could still do it. Maybe. I don't know. It would probably be like a very short game because I can't think of too much to do with it, really. It'd probably be like one of those games you can beat in an hour or something. I hear you. Game making must be such a process. I'm still going. I can try a visual novel one day. I imagine that would be fairly easy to do, but I don't know. I don't know that much about programming. Actually, I don't know anything about programming. Excuse me. I have a horse character who is already dead, too. She was daughter of a mob boss killed in an organized hit, but doesn't know it. That's interesting. Was there a simulator? You know, I wouldn't be too surprised. Hi, Crichty. Tara, why are you such a butt today? Okay, I think I'm done with the shading. Where are the damn... Oh, they're like all the way over here past my signature. That's why I was having such a hard time finding them. Okay, let's get past that. I say this every week, but for anyone who isn't here every week, the Alien Crush tracks always run way too long, and I end up skipping them partway through. Unless I'm too busy drawing to really notice, sometimes that happens. Coloring, not drawing, whatever. Distant Terra. All the better for seeing y'all. Aw. Thanks, Tracy. Back to the pen. Highlight her little cheekbone. She's still got those cheekbones even if she's long-haired. I guess really... I need to do the furry thing here too. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about what happened this week. So, like, well, technically it started last week. On Friday, Lee just went to run a little errand. And as he was coming back, a big branch fell down from a tree and hit the back window of our car and completely shattered it. And it kind of dented, like, the back of the car, too. It's pretty fucking crazy. He was fine, though. But yeah, so that happened, and that was something we were having to worry about. And just throughout the week, things kept updating, and our insurance was going to pay for most of getting the car repaired. And then they looked at what the final amount was going to be, and they're like, you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna give you some money so you can buy a new car. So we have to go and buy a new car some weekend. I'm hoping it's next weekend. Because if it's the weekend after, I don't know if I'll be able to do the stream like I want to do, so... But we're getting some money, which is nice, so I think we won't have to worry about money for at least a little while. I don't know if I like this highlight color either. I think I used too much of it over here. Maybe I want to actually use a little more of this here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck. As per usual, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this for a minute and read the chat, because I think it's probably coming along okay, but maybe... Actually, I want to scale back on some of the highlights there. The fuck do you want, phone? Yes, I know my order was delivered, Walmart. Ah, well, whatever. I guess that was the thing my phone was alerting me about. Okay. Oh yeah, Power Wash Simulator. That one actually looks kind of fun. I don't know how much that one is. If it's really cheap, I might consider getting it. Because I've been watching Markiplier and Game Grumps play it. It looks relaxing to play. This is where the drawing starts to make transition from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional. Always worth watching. Oh yeah, I remember the thing about the branch hitting the car. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. I haven't said anything about it on Twitter because I was waiting to find out what was going to happen with it. That really sucks. I wish car shields would be invented already. Yeah. Real life problems taking precedence over streaming. We can wait. Yeah. But yeah, also, you know, part of the reason for those long streams is to raise money, but as it turns out, I might not need it so much, so maybe I'll just do it beginning of next month if I have to. Gas Station Simulator is a surprisingly addictive game that I've been playing lately. Some of them are kind of subversive, like it'll say blah 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 simulator, but then when you actually play it, it turns out to be a lot more involved than you would have expected. Good old-fashioned cabin simulator ride is what's missing from where I work. There was one there years ago, but it's gone now. I just finished a pic of Firestar's face, and it looks more like Turbo from the New Warriors. I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that comic. I thought they were going to ask you to substitute some of your order again. What? Oh, Walmart. No, we already got it delivered, fortunately. I try to get it delivered before the stream, but every once in a while it's super late or... There was a hailstorm a couple of days ago out of town, and I think 60 plus cars were damaged, some pretty bad windows and roof. Oh, God. I tend to not put much stock in mobile game ads. They very rarely look like the commercial. Well, Power Wash Simulator isn't a mobile game. I don't know, unless maybe there's a mobile version of it. This is bothering me a little bit. Excuse me. Let me do away with the marching ants. That always helps a little bit. I guess maybe she looks okay. I don't know, I just don't want to use too much of the highlight color for some reason. The word cabin just made me picture Cabin in the Woods Simulator, where you have to kill all the annoying, unlikable Eli Roth characters. Oh yeah, I know who Firestar is, at least vaguely, from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. But yeah, it was, what was that other thing you mentioned? Turbo from the New Warriors is what I didn't recognize. Oh yeah, Cabin Fever, right. I didn't even, as soon as you said Eli Roth, I was like, I knew what you meant. Actually, I thought of the same thing you did. Okay, we're moving on to the white, because I don't know. I don't love how the blue turned out, but it's at least good enough for now, I guess. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Damn, excuse me, you guys. Or not excuse me, but sorry, I guess. Okay. I guess that ought to be all shaded as well. And shit, I guess the tail too. I'll do the toes last. They've got a little more highlight than the rest, so. Honestly, with all these markings, you can't see the shading quite so clearly anyway, so if I mess up, it's not as big of a deal. So that's kind of nice. Shading long fur is a pain in the butt because you got to be so consistent with where the direction the fur is going, because if you're not, it will be very noticeable. Okay, just the toes are left. I'm nearly done with this, you guys. It's only 3 o'clock. Okay, I like this song, but it's running too long. Okay. Jesus, I'm almost done. What the hell? I'm still not totally happy with the highlight. I think if I blend it, that should do it, actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Power Wash Simulator is about $25. That's a little more than I'd want to spend on it, at least right now. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, that's going way back. Yeah, I remember that from when I was a kid. I remember many years ago, someone jokingly suggested a simulator where Ainsley Harriott from Can't Smeg Won't Smeg is locked in his own kitchen with you, and you get to kill him with his own utensils. Oh no! I don't want to kill Ainsley Harriott, he's not that annoying. Mobile game ads just get a famous celebrity and have them shill the product, like Arnold Schwarzenegger with Mobile Strike. I didn't see that one. I know there's one with Kathy Bates in it, and I don't care about the game, but the commercials were fun. I remember Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Even vaguely remember there was an episode where they shared origin stories. I don't remember anything about it except that it existed and I watched it. In fact, when I read X-Men for the first time, I was like, Iceman, wasn't he in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends? And sure enough, very same Iceman. As far as I know, anyway. That was an awesome episode. One of the earliest X-Men appearances on TV, I think Cyclops and Xavier won that one. Interesting. Was it like Garfield and Friends, Peter Parker kicking the Shocker off a table? Tara, do you want to be in the tween? I say it like it's a threat. Come here. Come here. Oh. That Tara. She doesn't want to be picked up. She did that cute thing where I put my hand on her head and she gets up on her hind legs to push my head into her hand. It's so cute. Oh, hi Flash. You're a little late. I'm actually maybe gonna wrap up soon. On a holiday in a caravan on my phone right now, so I might not be too active tonight. You'll like what Dina's announced earlier. Yeah, I'm not positive I'm gonna do it when I think I will, but I'm hoping in 2 weeks I'm gonna do a mega stream where I play Silent Hill 3. At least that's the plan. Garfield and Friends was funny. I never liked the Barnyard segments, though. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I guess they were okay, but I really just wanted to watch Garfield, and this song's gone on too long. Another one had Firestar and Iceman pair off with romantic, idealized, partnered versions of themselves. That's funny. I still love Garfield. I would have liked Orson's Farm more if it wasn't for the songs. I don't remember too well, but yeah, they did do a lot of songs, didn't they? Where are you located? I thought Chicago. Me? I'm in California. Nicely done as usual. Thank you, Special Iron. 80s music had such a broad spectrum of quality, it went everywhere sometimes. Yeah. Really want to pet that fuzzy blue baby right now. I just wondered if she'd tolerate it. She might like it. Now I really like Ainsley. He actually started off in comedy. You can tell, can't you? Oh yeah, definitely. Kathy Bates loved your... Oh. I thought you were saying Kathy Bates loved my Misery review. I'm like, it's the first time hearing of it. But yeah, you mean in reference to Kathy Bates loved your Misery review. Thank you. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That was fun to make. Yep, an Iceman was voiced by the same guy for Ray Stans, I think. Oh. That's cool. You'd think that Iceman and Firestar would cancel each other out, wouldn't you? Tara, you behave yourself or you'll be in the stream. You've been warned. Yeah. Well, she hasn't bothered me since then, so I guess it worked. They even showed that once they touched hands and it negated their powers. That's interesting. I just realized Bennett the Sage lived in the same state as you guys. Yep. I forget where in California he lived. I think he lives in Italy now, but... I think he was in the Bay Area, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let me go back. I haven't done the eyes yet, but let me go back and improve on how I shaded this fur. Well, it's taken away some of the fur effect, but I think it does look better. It needed to be more subtle, that was the issue. I know I should be more open to changing the colors, but I feel like they're already set in stone since I've already done her, the reference of her bipedal form. I want to, blend the shadows, too. It's got to be consistent. She can't be like two different colors. Because I may go back to her bipedal form and find that the other colors worked better for that one. The original colors, I mean. I hope I'm making sense. I zone out a little bit when I'm smudging. There we go. I think she still looks a little bit flat in here, but I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to leave the white the way it is, though. I don't think that needs to be smudged at all. I'm actually fine with spiders. What I hate more than anything are crickets. I hate spiders. I don't really get many crickets around here, though, so... I wish I visited California more when I went to the big con in the day. Yeah. Especially when it comes to trying to sleep when they come out and play the song of their people. That reminds me, I got called into my daughter's room yesterday, and there on the curtain was the biggest damn house spider I've ever seen. Oh no. Its body was less than a centimeter, but its leg span had to be at least 3 inches. Eh. Maybe it's radioactive. Damn, I should have let it bite me. Oh, you were asking iron. Special iron. Alright. I think people are more afraid of spiders more than hate. It's how their brains are wired. Yeah. For me, it's a little of both. I hate them because they scare me. But yeah. It's more of a fear than anything, I guess. Definitely hate the fucking spiders in Resident Evil. Oh, I need to highlight these eyes too. Yeah, with the hiding and the highlight and shading of the blue, I may have picked those dull colors because I was worried it would clash too much with her red uniform. That fucking thing, why did I not erase that? That's not a great color. Again, I'm using the same color for her eyes as for the highlights on her uniform, and your uniform is very shiny. I guess that looks alright. I hope it does. I think once I add the highlights, it should look okay. Which I guess I'll do that now. Let me back up a little bit. That looks pretty good, I guess. Whatever. I'm not too concerned with highlight placement. It's not one of those things that's gonna make or break it. Okay, ears and black. Ah, damn it! I hate when I do that. Come on, back up, back up. I think it had something to do with holding the space bar while moving them. I don't know how I do that on accident, but I just do. Oh, yeah, I don't need to do anything with the black. That's fine the way it is. Come on. There we go. Oh, fuck you! Damn it! Come on! You won't deselect. Let's try this shit again. I'll just do it this way. There, fuck. Also, I didn't select the colors. No, color. You all know I need to select both of them just in case. Hello? Oh, okay. It's too close to the color I had originally. I didn't notice the change. Where the fuck? I'm zoomed in so far and she does not take up a lot of space on the... I'm just gonna do this with my fucking mouse. I'm getting tired. Oh, wrong color. There we go. And just like that, I think she's done. I don't... This is a very minor thing, but it's bugging me, so I'm gonna fix it. There we go. I don't like that I didn't... There's no kind of transition there. That's something I should have done with the inking and didn't, and I don't like how it looks, but... Maybe I could soften it a little bit, maybe that would help. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not perfectly happy with this one, but I don't know if I could be. She's kind of difficult to do, but she's done. It's only 3:30 and I'm done. Well, I can show you guys what I'm working on. Let me get caught up on the chat first. On the upside, you don't have to worry about Renaissance-dressed spider hunters from beyond hunting you for food now. What? As far as I know, it's to do with race memory. There were bigger and deadlier spiders eons ago, apparently. That makes sense. I'm gonna turn down the or turn up the thermostat. I'll be right back. Air conditioner turn off and it didn't. Yeah, I was all set to possibly go for 3 hours and it looks like I'm not even gonna make 2 at this rate. Excuse me. But yeah, what you said there, Special Iron, that would definitely make sense. Spiders used to be bigger and deadlier, and so we kind of evolved to be afraid of them. Because it's weird to be afraid of something that's so much smaller than you, right? Like, I fully admit that. Silly to be afraid of bugs, and yet some of us are anyway. I used to be absolutely terrified of them and hated them, but I've gotten over it recently. Thanks to watching pet spider keepers on YouTube. Yeah, see, that wouldn't help me. I was just seeing spiders. I can't even look at pictures of spiders without being uncomfortable. Saw a documentary on spiders on a show from their point of view, and it's surprising how afraid they are of us. Oh, that's interesting. Who wouldn't hate spiders the size of large dogs? Oh, you're referring to Resident Evil, I take it. Spiders in the original Resident Evil are at least easier to deal with. They just patter around in small circles on the ceiling until you run under them or fire a shot. Yeah, technically they're not that hard to deal with, I guess. Unless you're me. It's only in the subsequent games that the 8-legged gits start running around the walls while spraying poison at you. Oh god. Now I hope if Disney gets the Transformers property, we get to see Black Arachnia get the Spider-Verse treatment. Hi, Lone Man. Cassandra has bright eyes, indeed. So highlight placement is not a highland? Is that what you were saying? I'm not sure. Oh, a highlight. So highlight placement is not a highlight? I'm not sure how I said that. Oh, hi, Tokala Fox. Everyone's showing up right when I'm kind of winding down. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Somehow I'm here in time for the stream and not ending right away. Well, not right away, but probably soon, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Special Iron. Yeah, I try to be active in the servers and part of... As, yeah, most of the time I am just not talking in them, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't, I'm not super active in the chat, not chat, the Discord server. I try to be, but it's hard to keep up with stuff, and... To be fair, there are a number of spiders and other bugs that can kill us, that's true. Well, fatal spider bites have thankfully become a rarity thanks to anti-venom research. That's true. Yes, Encore? I just remembered I made a character in City of Heroes that was the daughter of Silverbolt and Black Arachnia. That's cool. I remember City of Heroes. I never played it too much. I think I played around with the changing a character's skin one time. Indeed, I read that in some countries, paramedics have to keep certain anti-venoms on hand just in case. Oh, wow, yeah, I would imagine. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'll hang around for a little bit longer, but probably not too much longer. Sorry to those of you who came in late. Okay. I've noticed that I'm not as active in the server as I used to be. I need to remedy that. I noticed that too. Guessing Australia and New Zealand are those countries. Yeah, most likely. Is it bad that all the spider talk reminds me of that big-ass spider thing you had to fight in Silent Hill Homecoming, or the big one in House of the Dead 1? Spider thing in Silent Hill Homecoming. I don't remember a spider. Had a 5-minute talk with a 4-year-old today about web shooters. Funniest part of the day. That was one of my favorite bits about of Spider-Man No Way Home. Bit of a spoiler, but I think everybody knows at this point that the Spider-Mans from the previous movies show up in it. And they ask the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man about his organic web shooters, and I thought that bit was really cute because they were like obviously really curious, but they also didn't want to be rude. Just the whole conversation was cute. Iron released the hounds. What are you on about, Sticks? Open sea theme from Echo playing now. In the Mega CD version, you actually have to go back through that level right after the ice levels. Oh, Dina, while you were away, your cats were wearing deer stalkers and smoking pipes. They put them away when they heard you coming back. Okay. Oh, that's right. The final boss did have spider legs. I forgot about that. There was no spider thing in Homecoming, but there was a centipede thing and an asphyxia. Oh, the bit with the web shooters. Yeah, I loved that whole conversation. They thought it was weird, but like, they didn't want to be rude. But they were really curious. I don't remember the exact dialogue. I just remember that was the feeling I got from it. It was really cute. I thought it was kind of funny that they acknowledged that too, because people made such a big fucking deal about the web shooters, the organic web shooters, and granted I didn't read the comics, but I didn't think it was a big deal at all. I thought it made sense. Sorry, I'm yawning. What the hell? I just had fucking energy drink or semi-energy drink. Caffeinated Crystal Light is what I was drinking. I like how Toby Peters' explanation is that he doesn't do webbing like he doesn't do breathing. I remember that in the original Resident Evil 2, they had intended to include an enemy who was a human zombie spider hybrid, but they jossed it. That sounds familiar. I feel like maybe I knew about that. Okay, so I want to show you guys what I'm working on currently, but I think I'm just going to bring it up on Twitter rather than show you the... hang on. What's the best way to do this? I'll just go here. There it is. So this is where I'm at. This is where I started a couple weeks ago. I think last week I didn't work on it, but okay. Won't take me to the next one. Here's where I'm at now. Make sure you guys can... Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's well framed there. So this is where I'm at with the inking. I finished Jessica. I should probably add some shading underneath there, like I did with the side view. And basically, Jessica and Sheba are done, and I have to finish inking Minerva and Cassandra, but they don't all have to be done at once. I just decided to put them all on the same sheet of paper, because cats are narrow and they all fit, so what the hell, just put them all on the same sheet. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it so that on the same image I'm going to have, like, you know, it's like I'm gonna have Jessica's side view and her front view on the same sheet. Maybe I'll make the paper like 8.5 by 14 or something. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that, and that's why, and I only just finished these last night, so I haven't had a chance to scan them. But what I hope to do is finish them tonight. Finish these two tonight, scan them all at once, and then just get them all ready to color. I can't see the chat. There it is. Oh, did I make you yawn, Isaiah? Sorry about that. I've seen some concept art on that enemy. It looks odd. I don't remember. I just think I remember seeing it at some point, but I don't remember anything about it. I saw that tweet about the lions who killed and ate those poachers. Go Lions. Yeah, that was cool. I found that through your tweet. Front views look really good. Thank you. I've never, go Lion Formers. I've never really drawn cats from the front before, I don't think, or at least not too much. So it was a bit of a pain getting them all drawn, but I think it's interesting seeing how different their proportions are. I don't like how big Minerva looks compared to Jessica, but I accidentally drew her with her feet a little too high off the ground, so once she's at the same level as Jessica, hopefully it'll look better. She's really not bigger, it's just that she has a long neck, and I, for whatever reason, I have her holding her head higher than the others, so she's certainly not, that's the final version of her. She's certainly not bigger than Jessica. She's more lightly built, and her head might be at a similar height, but normally, I don't know if any of what I'm saying makes sense, but yeah, Jaguar, Caracal, like, she should really be smaller than she is, but they aren't real cats. I want them to be somewhat, I want them to be recognizable, but they don't need to be completely, accurate, obviously. Go Super Cyber Samurais? What? Spider things as well in Dark Souls 2. I haven't played Dark Souls either. I wish. I started losing track of current games when Dark Souls 2 came out. Yeah, I was losing track of newer games long before that, I think. I just found the notification. My phone is really slow lately. You could say that she is floating it, trying to show how powerful she is, much like that dude in Morrowind. I don't know what you're talking about, but nah. I mean, they're not going to be all on the same sheet anyway, like I said. I'm going to, like, cut out Jessica and put her on the other image of her. I just noticed you can see the edge of some of the... I had to use some whiteout. I've had some trouble with Jessica. I don't know what it was, but I was just having trouble making her look right. I'm still not totally happy with it, but I guess it's good enough for now. Cheetahs are basically tightly wound balls of anxiety that can meow. Are they? They seem pretty chill to me. They're definitely recognizable individually. Thank you. Isn't there one who is a lion? Nope. Not, well, actually, there is Juno. She's, kind of like the founder of the Cybercats. Also, Jessica's husband, or ex-husband, I guess, by the time the story takes place, is a lion. Here's... Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, yeah, you can. Here's Juno. She's a lioness. And here is a male lion, Tyrus, who is Jessica's husband or ex-husband, whatever. Husband at the time the first issue takes place. Ex-husband shortly thereafter. But yeah, I don't... The leader is not the lion for once. Cheetahs in captivity are known to require emotional support dog companions. That's true. I forgot about that. That's super cute, though. Oh, what the hell? Here's Sheba's brother. He has her gold eyes, but he's got a more normal coat color. What else looks cool? I'm surprised nobody caught this. I'm having to rename one of the characters because this character, her name is Sutra. She has a twin named Kama. And if you put their names together, you get Kama Sutra. I'm surprised nobody's caught that. But I'm going to change her name to Dharma because I'm always worried about people catching that and finding it a little too funny. I named them after... I came up with these names when I was a little kid, and there was an episode of Mork and Mindy that had a couple of attractive-looking female alien twins who were named Kama and Sutra. And I just stole it from that, not knowing it meant anything. And I've been wanting to change at least one of their names for a long time. I'm keeping Sutra because I like her name too much, but I can lose Kama. I spell it differently to kind of take people's attention away from it, but I'm always worried people are gonna go, ha, Kama Sutra. Sounds like it should be porn or something. It's just not right. Oh, Tyrus is the one you were thinking of. I had a feeling. Yeah, like I said before, making a different cat, the leader was thinking outside the box. Almost anyone else would have used a lion. Yeah, like Lion-O. And I use more obscure... Some of them are more obscure, like you don't see servals too often. And there's no tiger. I do have one character who is a tiger, but he's not on either team. Actually, he's a Siberian tiger, and he's enormous. Guessing you'd be able to travel through 7 circles with Virgil. Yeah, that was, Yeah, I think I was thinking of that name, and I'm like... He didn't have a name for the longest time. In fact, in the most recent version of the script, he's just called Sheba's brother. And one day I thought about the name Virgil, and I'm like... He's her manager, he's her older brother, he could be considered a guide of sorts, I guess. Sure, whatever. I imagine Sheba saying, "Shut up, Virgil," and it just fit. Virgil looks pretty cool. Thank you. I had to come up with a male version of Sheba's outfit that didn't look too effeminate. So I kind of used less pink. Oh, you can't... I just realized you can't see that. But yeah, I just made this a bluer color, and I replaced all the pink with blue. But I kept it similar. Whoops. Naked Falcor. Ah! I gotta draw a lot more. I know the feeling. Now Special Iron's laughing at Kama Sutra. Dina, now you have to keep the names. Nope, I do not. What was the name of Falcor's assistant? I think it began with Z. That's Zared. Which, you know, I never uploaded the drawing I did of him, but I can bring it up really quick. It's in my recent Cybercat folder. There he is. He's the only character that isn't a specific breed of cat. He's kind of a mutt. Friend of mine came up with his design, and she didn't want to base him off of any specific cat, so she just did whatever she wanted. I decided to keep him the way he was. I could have changed him and decided, oh, he's a cheetah or something, but I decided to keep him the way he was. Dharma in Hinduism means the duty to fulfill the duty of the caste one is born into. Yeah, I know, the meaning doesn't necessarily suit her, but I thought it was a cool name, and people might think of Dharma and Greg when they hear it, but oh well. Better than my 2 characters being named after a sex manual. Maybe you need to introduce a 3rd faction at some point, the Mechanicats. That actually has kind of a nice ring to it. It's a little too goofy, though. I kind of like it, though, Mechanicats. Virgil, are they powerful or power-hungry enough to have that name? Sorry if I'm memeing too much. Just, yeah, when I hear Virgil, I think of Devil May Cry Virgil. Oh, right. I forgot there was a Virgil in Devil May Cry. Maybe it's the cheetah look, but there's something about Virgil that suggests African warrior. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily going for that, so that's interesting. Maybe it's the draping across. Maybe that's sort of African. I did try to make where is he? I lost him. Tyrus. I did try to make Tyrus look a little bit African. At least I think that pattern is African, and I think the shawl is African-ish. Zared looks cool. He has a nice pettable head as well. I don't think he would take to petting as well as Cassandra. Fascinating. I grew up reading Legion of Superheroes, and their leader, Cosmic Boy, had a pink-tinted costume, and somehow he always was depicted as very masculine too. That's interesting. Zared makes me think of Raziel. Really? I'm trying to see it. Maybe the... Raziel has sort of a shoulder guard thing that looks a little like that, maybe? I'm trying to imagine someone tuning in just in time to hear you say, I don't want my 2 cats named after a sex manual. Hi, Hellstone. Oh, your timing's bad. I'm just winding down. Oh, so I've made it almost until 4. Maybe it's just blue. You mean Zared? You said that Tyrus is Jessica's ex-husband. What happened to him? Just he's abusive, and so she probably left him at some point. I don't know yet at what point he, like, officially becomes her ex-husband, but she definitely leaves him before, the end of the first issue, sort of. Oh, you guys will see eventually. At some point, I am going to draw the first issue and put it up online, and that may be the only Cybercats comic I ever draw, but at least I will have gotten that done. Say, Dina, I have an idea for you. You could try and make one of them have a look like one of the characters in Elden Ring. Blade? Oh, he's a bit of a git, yeah. Let me look that up. Let me bring this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to maximize that. Trying to find a good shot that shows. Oh, he's anthropomorphic. I get why you said that. Maybe a little too medieval. He looks cool. I just don't know if he works for Cybercats. Does Sheba have a partner? Asking for a friend. Actually, I'm gonna pair her up with a Technocat character, so like technically a bad guy. Where is Adonis? I don't think I have a... I only have a headshot of him, I think. So like this guy. There's a whole thing where they, I don't know how it happens exactly, but he's actually sent to kill her and he falls in love with her instead. Here's one of him I drew. I was trying to do it Sin City, not Sin City, not Sim City. Sin City style. I cheated a little bit. There's a little too much hatching, but I was going for Sin City. Okay, Gojiren. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna wrap up soon anyway. Okay, Sticks, thanks for stopping by. Are there any token good guys among the cast? I'm all for female heavy casts, but some heroic male representations would be nice. That's actually kind of what Adonis is. Actually, he's not. I mean, he's on the bad side, but he's actually more of a good guy, really, or becomes one or whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, the only male characters I have are villains to some degree. There's Laser Eyes' husband, but he gets killed off in the first issue, so yeah, that's not great, probably. Sheba's brother, but he doesn't stick around for too long, I don't think. That must surely mean someone has to do a heel face turn, yeah. That sort of reminds me of the plot to The Lion King 2. Oh yeah! I came up with that long before Lion King 2, for the record, but yeah, I see that. Hi Flash, well, I'm wrapping up, so... I guess you missed... I don't remember when you left, but I guess you missed me finishing up Cassandra. You could have one of the male ones become good, maybe have some kind of redemption arc or something. Yeah, that's kind of what I plan on doing with Adonis and the character who is a Siberian tiger. That's probably going to happen with him, too. Excuse me. There was stuff, it was fun. I'm suddenly remember Pinkie Pie saying, "I love stuff. Stuff is my favorite." And also Rainbow Dash saying, "I love fun things." More heroic male characters. Yeah. I mean, like I said, some of them are going to defect. Some of the bad guys are going to defect, so they will be there at some point. Adonis is a pretty apt name as well, I think. Yeah, he's a pretty boy. He is 100% a pretty boy. Someone asked me last week if any of my characters are similar to Cat, and I said Adonis in that he is a pretty boy. He's not dumb like Cat. I actually really like this drawing. For a little while I was doing pencil drawings and just coloring them in Photoshop, and I think they turned out kind of nice, although his hair was a pain in the butt. I'm on my phone, please excuse me accidentally setting unfinished. Oh yeah, I forgot you were on your phone. Having Adonis become an anti-hero would be fun. Yeah, anti-hero would be a good way to describe him. I want, at some point in the story, a group of Technocats are going to kind of like defect and become their own group. Maybe they'll call themselves the Mechanicats. No. Imagine that SNL skit ditty with Mike Myers. Oh, Simon, I remember that. What kind of cat is Adonis? He's a cheetah. What does he turn into as he's a Technocat? Oh, his bird form is, I think, a great blue herring? Heron, sorry. Great blue heron. Doesn't turn into a herring. That would be weird. Oh my god, I can't speak anymore. Snazzy jacket as well, thank you. He's kind of like, his look is kind of heavily inspired by Gambit. And there's a little bit of Vash the Stampede and Sephiroth in there too. You can see his jacket a little better here, and it's a long coat. Which, unfortunately, I don't have any shots of him that you can really see that, but... Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any full shots of Adonis. Nope. Oh, it all fits on one page. That's interesting. Here's Jessica in a swimsuit. There's a Christmas card I made years ago with Laser Eyes and Minerva, because they're Christmas colors. Oh yeah, for a little while I started drawing Isis like cosplaying as characters. And here she's Dr. Frankenfurter from what's it called? Rocky Horror. And then I drew her like a year later. I drew her as Professor Membrane. I had to read it. I couldn't remember his name all of a sudden from Invader Zim. Yeah, I was trying to get in the habit of doing little pencil drawings of them and just coloring those a little more, and I ended up not doing it too much. Now I'm thinking of Adonis brooding in a lake and getting distracted into grooming himself a bit. Oh, as I said on holiday and using mobile data, but I'm managing. Yeah, I remember. Do you think you could see a whole Hellraiser movie but with just replaced with Red Dwarf characters for Pinhead and the others? I'd rather not. Dina will hopefully be streaming Silent Hill 3 soon, Flash, if you missed it earlier. Oh yeah, he probably did miss that. He didn't comment on it. Adonis wears a trench coat of awesome. I can already see what Sheba will see in him. That swimsuit, whoa. Yeah, it's pretty skimpy, wasn't it? I think I just wanted an excuse to show more of her spots, because you don't... She's black with metallic gold spots, and like most of those spots are hidden most of the time. Damn it, Dina, you're supposed to leave it up to fans to do the fan service pics. Yeah. Oh, I shudder to think what people would come up with. I've seen the Merry Christmas one before. I like it. Thank you. God, I drew that ages ago. How long ago did I draw that? $2005. God damn. I did that for a little contest on a message board I used to go on. I sent my first message in the middle of a game of cards just so I could explain why I wouldn't be as active tonight. Nobody's more excited than me. I am. Not scientifically possible. Membrane must have said that. Here you Flash, I'm drawing and I have Spider-Man No Way Home in the background. Oh, that's too funny. I was just talking about that. No, wait, I was talking about... No, No Way Home is the one I was talking about. I'm getting the titles confused. I suggest we start to run, sir. I suggest we ambulate as fast as the local gravity will allow. Why? Because of those, sir, indicates Cenobites approaching. Rimmer is already... Rimmer is already running. I assume that was what you meant. You know, I had an idea for one of the characters you have. You could have made one of them dressed in that outfit that Heather wears in Silent Hill 3. That might be a cool idea. Oh yeah, another cosplay for Isis. My idea was to have her dress up as different characters who were doctors. Like, I think I was going to do Dr. Faustus from Thrill Kill at some point, but I never got around to it. I still have scans of sketches on my phone from 2011. Yeah, awesome. Looking forward to Silent Hill 3, and I agree that slurpers are really annoying. To add to the symbolism, a lot of people notice fear of rape undertones. Could be, maybe. Also, I think they're Silent Hill 3's rompers. Oh, yeah, they are kind of like that. Oh, they do knock you down, don't they? I'd forgotten about that. Herring isn't running like a hare. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that term before. I thought that was a typo. Lord Rimmer would have the worst Cenobite experience, too. Okay, you guys. I've been sort of slowly wrapping up, but I think I'm gonna wrap up for real now. Sorry it didn't take very long to finish that drawing. But there it is. Cassandra's done. Oh, dude, you could try Dr. Killjoy? I don't think I know that one. That is an easy outfit. Just, well, it could be Hard to do the old film look to them, though. Killjoys from the Suffering games. I haven't played those. We have such sights to show you. You can't frighten me. I'm a coward. I'm permanently scared. Lister! Lister solves the configuration. The Cenobites vanish. I like that. Yeah, you can do a crossover between Red Dwarf and Hellraiser as long as nobody gets hurt. Then it wouldn't be funny. Have a great rest of the weekend. You too, Mike. Alright, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, sorry this got finished so quick, but I kind of ran out of stuff to color. I hope you liked my rambling about Cybercats. It's kind of... It's at least a little bit fun to kind of look at my drawings and remember what I was working on and the ideas I had, and I hope you guys found them interesting too. So, as far as I know, if we're buying a car next weekend, I might not be able to stream, but as far as I know, I'll be doing more coloring. I have to finish inking those other ones and scan them, but I should be doing that tonight. It was still a fun stream that actually lasted 2 hours, that's true. I barely made it. Not counting the technical difficulties from earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Killjoy's thing is that he looks like a living old film projections. Oh, that's weird. Okay, you guys, I hope to see you next weekend if I stream. I'll keep an eye on me on Twitter, and I'll try to remember to mention it in the I'm always forgetting what it's called, the Discord. I'll try to mention it in the Discord server too. I'm trying to get in the habit of announcing streams there. I keep forgetting. Your Cybercats art and talk are interesting. Thanks for discussing them with us. Cool, I'm glad you like hearing about them. Come, Crichton, I have such pleasures to show you. Crichton, there's something off about you, sir. Well, I didn't see much of it, but thanks for the stream. Yeah. Sorry you couldn't be more active, Flash, but I understand. Thanks for stopping by, Tokala Fox. Okay, everybody, like I said, hope to see you next weekend. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye.